Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh shit, we're live. Hi everyone. How is it fucking going? We're here to play this game. Cyberpunk. It's Always Sunny in Night City. Yeah, hi everyone. How's it going? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Is it?
I wasn't talking to you guys. I was talking to the audience.
Oh, that checks.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here. We're back. April has returned, which is good. Jake's Special K died
On a boat.
on a boat.
Honorably.
If you lived.
Honorably. April, do you know how Special K died?
I don't.
Jake, I'll let you explain it.
He died on a boat.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So essentially the way it worked is Flux last session, you know, he went in the water. He was going to go put the explosive on the bottom of the boat.
Decided to play with the mine instead.
He decided to dance with an underwater mine. Kind of got blown up just a little bit.
Very normal.
He needed to get rescued by the rest of the crew, but the problem is this yacht had big fuck you automated machine gun turrets. So Special K on his war boat, which was a swan shaped paddle boat?
Yes.
Yes.
Paddled up and managed to get onto the yacht and then to draw the automated machine guns so the party could rescue Flux. Special K started shooting at the deck and the turrets swiveled around, sighted on him, and just turned Special K into a gooey pile of muck. Yeah, Special K died. But the job
Things
was
did not
complete.
go according to plan.
I fixed
Yes.
his leg. It was fine. He had
Yeah.
some good drugs. I had some good drugs.
Yeah. Everything worked great.
It's fine.
And that's where that ended last session. We'll say a day or two. Give time for people to recuperate. You got paid. You all find yourselves heading back into the Hope. As you enter, you can see that it's not the usual house band playing. Jake, are you a solo act or do you got a group?
It's complicated. He is performing solo.
Okay. There's a solo act up there right now. Performing. As you all walk in, your fixer, Mantis, he sees you and he ushers you into a booth. It's like, yeah, still sorry to hear about Special K. He was a person that had done work for me successfully in the past.
High bar there, right?
Kind of high bar, but listen, you're all short a person, right? I've got just the perfect addition to your little team here. He's great, lots of charisma, way out there style. He'll be a perfect addition to your team. Plus,
He can talk to people more better.
he could talk to people, absolutely, and more importantly, he owes me a little bit of money, so I really got to put him to work so he can pay me back. Y'all curious to know who it is?
Lay it on me,
Sure.
Mantis.
And he signals at the solo act on the stage, right there. Now, Jake, why don't you introduce who everyone is looking at?
Kevin Leahy, aka K Lavo of K Lavo and the Tectonics. Sadly, the Tectonics could not be here tonight, so in their place is this lovely pocket amp with all the music that I hired session musicians for. But I do know how to rock.
Nice.
I'm about it. Let's see here, Jake.
I'm convinced.
As you should be.
Explosive.
Looking at your character sheet for the first time.
I just see a new customer.
A musician owing people money. I'm not surprised.
I mean, it really all checks out. So
Damn.
All right, Jake. Performance, play instrument, singing. Go ahead and give me that test.
Oh boy. Where performance. Okay, yeah. Boom.
15. He's decent. You know, it's pretty good.
I might be intimidated if he was too good.
Yeah. Yeah. He's good. He's definitely good. Not, not Carrie Uridine good, but he's good.
Not good enough that we'd feel bad if he died, but like,
Just whatever you do, don't turn off the pocket amp because suddenly I will mysteriously stop singing.
Oh no.
gotcha.
A dig. Okay.
Not good enough that if he
Recorded for
died, they would
success.
say
Did we
he's a
call you
musician.
Vanilla
They'd
Cake?
more say that he liked music.
Yeah.
Can
So
I
he
try and
won't be
read his
making the in
lips
memoriam.
and see if he's like
Yes.
actually following the music?
Yes.
Like it matches up.
Let's take a look. This is going to be a social human perception. No, he's singing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's absolutely
great.
singing this. Anyway, so K-Lavo, your set wraps, and as it does, you see Mantis sitting at a bar in the back. He waves at you to come on over. So another point of hot chair for you here, Jake. Why do you owe Mantis money?
Ooh. I agreed to move a bunch of merchandise for my band, which I did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I also performed quite a very long set of venues, and I drank extensively at all of them and ended up damaging quite a few venues I played at.
Okay. So yeah, like Mantis was maybe acting as your manager. Maybe he fronted you your gear.
Yeah,
And-
and then I put him into debt.
Yeah, you went a little too rocker boy, and his credit line was on the hook. Okay, I like it. So, Jake, for a while at least, Mantis will be taking a cut of K-Lavo's proceeds.
That's only fair. That's only fair.
We're gonna call him Special or K, since it's just 1K going out and another one coming in.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Hey, speaking of Special K, I don't see him around here. I thought he was running with LCS's crew. I'm a fan of yours, by the way. Good show. He died.
Maybe we can collab.
Yeah.
He died.
Yep.
The oopsie
Yeah.
whoopsie on a boat.
Well, he didn't really oopsie. He got up there and he went, "Shoot me, fucking turrets!" And then they did, and he died.
He partied too hard with some Prep Boys.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I understand that.
I wouldn't.
He
Yeah.
brought a body to a turret fight.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't win those ever. it turns out.
Everything's coming together. All right, yeah.
All right. You've all had your touching moment. You know each other now. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Listen, I got a job. It's a little bit of a personal job, and it needs to go a little smoother than the last job. Listen, last job you all started off rocket hot, fantastic. You didn't quite plant the landing. I mean, you still got the job done, but I see room for improvement.
We did not know there was going to be a patrol boat.
That's fine. That's why I gave you a rocket launcher with rockets.
You gave us a rocket launcher with rockets? Oh yeah, you did. Damn,
Yeah.
you forget
It was
things.
too far.
You guys get to use rocket
Also,
launchers? That's
we had-
awesome.
We had emptied out the rocket launcher, the rockets out of the rocket launcher, because we were using it for a bong tube.
I am not surprised by that
Yeah.
one bit.
Yeah,
It's a
rocket
frat boy.
bongs.
I tell you what, later, if you still got that rig set up, let's head down to some of the empty offices downstairs, and we can check that out.
Okay.
I tell you what, okay. this job. It's I've got some personal credit on the line for this, so it is very important for me to make sure you get this right. So the job is, I need you to break into a BD studio.
Oh,
Okay.
a what now?
A BD, a
That-
brain dance. And
Oh,
you
I
all would
thought
know
this.
this.
Oh,
A diabetes studio.
Yeah.
that's not what I heard.
We've got
No,
to
it's
rob Wilford Brimley's grave.
Yeah.
I know. That's
no,
what I'm
you-
hearing.
Yeah, you all would know what a BD is. It's the main form of entertainment. It's like the VR goggles, but instead of just viewing a screen, it kind of hijacks your brain, and you get to experience whatever it is, like you're literally there.
That
anyway,
good old-fashioned augmented reality.
hyper augmented reality.
Yeah.
Like we're talking sensations, smells, visuals.
Feelings.
Anyway, I need you to break into a particular BD studio. This BD studio has been a slight rival for a little bit. The name of the studio, it's called I've Been a BD Girl.
No. Oh.
Okay.
So the problem is there's some talent out there that, some of my team, we've been working to recruit for a bit, but I've Been a BD Girl managed to recruit her first. The name of this talent, and some of you may have heard of her before, her handle is Peking Areola.
Oh my god. The truest nip slip.
Yeah, that's
The original.
you know her specialty. They just peek out just a little bit, but she's got them high quality, areola implants. So they're always a different cute little shape or character every time they poke out.
I like the reflective ones, yeah.
Yeah, I like the Shen-Chan shaped ones. Dan gets
Classic
it.
right there.
It's a classic right there. Yeah, but anyway, she's been recruited to I've Been a BD Girl. What
Hey.
what?
I was gonna say, you want us to?
I'm getting there. I'm
Okay.
getting there. What I want you to do, they do have 3 shells in the bathroom. It's
That's
actually
how you know
it's
it's a quality
canon
place.
in
It is,
Cyberpunk
actually.
2077. Yeah, when you go into V's bathroom, he's got 3 shells.
Yep.
Next to the toilet. Anyway, what I want you to do, you're gonna sneak in, and I mean sneak in. Nobody can know you've been there. And I want you to steal the raw BD footage of Peking Areola's first performance with the studio. And
Okay.
then I want you to take it here, and he gives you an address. This is a good friend of mine, one of my primary BD editors. Her name's Katie Cuts.
Checks out.
You're going to take it to Katie Cuts, and Katie Cuts is going to do a little bit of work, and she's going to give you the files back, and then I need you to sneak it back and put it right back where you got it from without anyone ever noticing. Super fucking sneaky. You go in, you steal it, you take it to Katie, and when she's done, you go put it back where you got it from. Just whatever you do, don't get caught.
The hard part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like super secret.
Sounds like you should have had better marketing.
You win some, you lose some, and the ones that you lose, you
You can
take
still
drastic measures on.
All
right.
right with that.
Yeah.
Also, before you go, Ringo was asking for you all. He's working right now. You know Ringo as one of the cooks for the Hope. K Lavo, you may not be as familiar with Ringo, but you do know the other cook. And once again, that image in that same folder I shared with you all of the Hope, it does have all like the staff of the Hope. Like Jake, you would probably know ZZ Destroyer. He's one of the synth guitar players and the cook, but one of the synth guitar players for the house band here at the Hope. But Ringo is just the cook. Anyway, Ringo's working right now. He was asking for you all. I think he's got a little gig for you or something. Just be careful with that one. He is he's a fragile soul.
That's why I've never told him that he makes bad goulash.
You should tell him for the rest of us. You'll be doing us all a solid.
Not as solid as his goulash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen,
He'd prefer what came out.
personally, when he's serving the goulash, I just, add in, half a beer and let it soak for a little bit. And then it usually softens up enough to eat. Anyway, you got my job. Here's the address for I've Been a BD Girl. And here's the address. You're going to be going to Katie's apartment. There's her address. I already gave it to you. Yeah. Get to work. I'll tell you what, when you get this done, I'm not having you blow up a boat. I'll pay you, I'll pay you, you think, $500 each?
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
By you don't want to see it at all. No distraction making as well, I take it.
Listen, that footage has to get removed, given to Katie. Katie does her work, and then put back, and no one can ever know that footage was ever moved, touched by anyone except for the employees at I've Been a BD Girl.
Are we just trying to get a copy of it, or
No, you got to take the raw files. You got to take the fucking master. I don't want a copy. I want the source file.
Okay.
And then you
Cut
got
it
to
and
take
edit
it
it.
to Katie.
And they're fucked. Got it.
Good deal?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Go talk to Ringo and then get to work. All right, what do you all do?
Someone else
All right.
talk. All I'm thinking about is the goulash right now.
So mad about
Yeah,
that goulash.
I mean,
I'm gonna say something that I'm gonna regret.
Yeah, if you all go back, I mean, it's not a big deal heading into the back area of the Hope, because that's also where the elevator is that runs down to the sub-basement, where the armory is, the gun shop, and that also runs up to the second floor, which is where the Ripper Doc Needles, where his, clinic is. But yeah, you head back there. You head back behind the bar. As you get there, like you're facing the elevator, immediately to your right is the kitchen. And sure enough, yeah, you see Ringo back there cooking. He's at the fryer currently. As you kind of enter, like, oh, hey guys, come on over. I wanted to talk to you.
got a job for us?
Yeah. As you all walk up, you can see he's got like some mozzarella sticks in the fryer, but he's got the heat way up too high. It's one of those things where like all the cheese has like kind of eruptured and escaped out into the hot oil. He's fucking these up.
it's got to be a special batch.
Let me guess. He's got 2 cyber arms, right?
No, it does. As far as you can tell, Ringo doesn't have any chrome.
Oh.
Other than like the foundational stuff that everyone gets as a kid. Like he's got no chrome.
That's surprising. I would have thought he'd burned his arms off by now.
No, surprisingly not. I mean, he's
A
definitely
regular
got,
cook.
a lot of fucking burn scars all over his arms. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, guys, I got work for you. I can't pay a lot. Like I scraped together for this. I can give you each like 75. Like I say, it's not a lot, but it's not a big job.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it may It may pay off down the road. I got a fucking scheme.
You got a
Wow.
scheme.
Joy,
Eh?
there's nothing we like more than the schemes. So.
Now, I can't share a lot of the details, right? But essentially, not too far from here, there's an apartment building, and a subject that I have been observing in the apartment building. I've got some surveillance gear in there, but the problem is the building's going through some renovations right now. So I need you all to get into that apartment, and he gives you the address, the apartment number. I need you to get in there in like standard like studio style apartments that are pretty common in Night City. In the vent and the air vent right by the front door, that's where I've got my surveillance gear. I need you to get in there, avoid the renovation crew, because that's why I got to get this done. I got my surveillance gear in there. I've been observing, noting information that's valuable for my scheme down the road, but they're renovating. So someone's got to get in there, and they got to get that gear, that surveillance equipment out without getting noticed, and then bring it to me.
Do we get
This
to
is
know
just
what
like
the
a-
scheme is ahead of time?
I gotta kind of play things close to the chest right now. But when it's time to cash this scheme in and make some big eddies, you're the crew for the job. It's an investment in your future.
Does it have to do with hot dogs?
No hot dogs.
No.
Okay, then
Now, is this
Okay, then.
your idea, or is this someone else that also told you it's an investment in your future?
No, it's all me. All me.
Okay.
All up here.
What do we know of his character? How?
Give me a human perception test.
Yeah, I'm gonna give one too, because
Oh, that's a good human perception test.
what's that under?
Social?
Social.
How
Guys
long
need
has he
to
been
ringo.
working at this place?
Fucking years and years.
Okay.
He's one of the kind of the fixtures here. Fucking Ringo Shitty Cooking. Kind of Ringo Shitty Cooking. He hasn't been fired yet. You think because the owner, was it fucking Doc, I think? I don't remember the owner's name right now. Kind of took some pity on the poor kid. He's not the brightest bulb. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the professor's the owner. Not the brightest bulb, but he's reliable. Let's see. So,
That's something.
LCS. Okay, LCS, you passed. What was the question that you had for me originally?
What do we know of his character?
Of his character?
Yeah.
He's a dirty guy. Not well put together, kind of a slob. Definitely not a bright dude by any means. Him having a scheme seems a little bit like a stretch, or either the scheme's going to be real fucking harebrained. You did good. You got an 18 on that. So I'll tell you what, throwing it in addition, he also has a slight fascination, a slight proclivity for mild stalking.
I mean, that
Yeah,
explains
like,
the.
Like
Surveillance
takes out his agent, and he's just like, "Oh, I got a text you gotta reply to here," and then just types in the group chat, he wants us to get his stalking equipment out of the building before he gets caught. Send.
So, okay, hold on. So, what's the address of this place he's asking us to go to?
You would recognize the address. Small apartment complex, a few blocks away.
Do we know anyone or know of anyone who might live there, since we seem to frequent this area?
Let's take a look. There's definitely a role for that. I'm clicking through your character sheet. I think it's.
I
gonna
was so
fall-
confused. I was like, what happened?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Go ahead and give me a your home test.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang.
Fucking 20. That's fantastic. Yes, you know exactly who lives in that fucking building.
Mm-hmm.
There's a clerk, and she actually works at the 24/7 truck stop that your guys' apartment building is on top of. And the clerk, her name, Nikki Potnick. Yeah, you've seen Ringo around your building before, kind of peeking in the windows of that 24/7. You've heard Ringo talking about the clerk before, and how the clerk cooks those fucking scrap dogs real good. I'm sorry, scop dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, the dots are very well connected with those roles there, LCS. He is fucking stalking Nikki, and like Pricks pointed out, he's got fucking video surveillance shit in her apartment. Her apartment's getting renovated, and he wants you all to get it out.
Ringo,
Yeah.
how long has your equipment been there?
7 or 8 months.
Okay. Has it been hooked up this whole time?
Yeah.
Can I just deck him?
Yes. Let's go ahead and give me a test here. We're gonna do a fighting test.
I did a brawling.
A 15 brawling test. Yeah, that'll clear. You fucking deck him, and he lands flat on his ass.
Perfect.
What the shit?
How dare you violate the privacy of that sweet woman?
I'm not violating private. I'm keeping an eye on her. I go by there every couple of days to download the footage just to make sure nothing's happening. Nothing that we need to worry. Like,
you're
she's
what's
safe.
happening to her.
I'm not what's happening. Listen, one time I went in there and she forgot to turn the water
Why
off.
were
Who
you
turned
in
it
there?
off? I did.
Why were you in there? How did
keeping
you
an
get
eye
in
on-
there?
I maybe borrowed
Stole.
a copy of
Stole.
her ID card.
Stole.
And then maybe I managed to pay Roz enough to dupe a copy of it for me.
Ringo,
Yeah. You fucking
your
punched
goulash
me.
is terrible, and you're
What?
burning those mozzarella sticks.
People like extra crunchy mozzarella sticks, and my goulash is wonderful.
How about you put out a survey?
Extra country?
Crunchy.
Oh, okay.
Just get out of my
shit, did you
kitchen.
read my tattoo? Oh.
You're gonna be dicks about it. I'll find someone else to go get my equipment back.
Oh no, we'll go get it.
Oh, so the job's still on? You just fucking
Yeah.
jamming me up here?
You kind of deserve it, don't you think?
For what? Someone's got to keep an eye on the clerk.
No.
Night City is dangerous.
Because of people like you.
Where is this vent exactly?
Oh, right inside the door. To the right, up towards the ceiling.
Of the apartment.
Give us
in the
the
apartment.
key card so that we can get in.
Oh, okay, yeah. And he'll give you a key card.
Guess we
forgot.
just
I
go
should
there
have
at
given
night
that
when
to
the
you
place is
earlier.
empty and be like, eh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry if you lose that one. I had Roz get me a couple more copies. And you all would know Roz is the in-house netrunner for the Hope. Also plays fucking keyboard for the house band.
That guy.
It's
All right.
fine.
Well, we'll go get your creepy camera equipment.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you're getting paid, I don't care.
Yeah.
Getting paid is good.
Yeah. Can we break it before we give it back to him?
I mean, that's up to you.
That's up to you.
I mean, so long as he pays us without him knowing that it's broken, I just
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are solutions.
I want
that
to
you'll-
break it in the most inconvenient way, where it's just like the firmware is bricked or something, or like one of the connectors is broken.
Just run a
Something
magnet
totally,
over it.
like,
Really long
not-
time.
Perfect.
Something totally
Decide
not
he has
obvious
to
yet.
replace it.
That sounds like
Yeah.
my specialty
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, I have a great idea. Come over here. Come over here. And when we get further away.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we should, if there's any footage from the cut version of after we get the stuff, we put that on the stolen camera and we just erase whatever he had on there.
I feel like that's gonna get us in trouble with our actual paying job.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
No. We take a copy and put it on there. And I'm not saying the original stuff. I'm saying the other stuff. The stuff that is probably going to be obviously like some sort of weird mashup that involves donkeys and clowns. And then we're going to put that on his. You're not following my plan?
You just talk
No.
about we're gonna put rodeo footage in there. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's for the. Okay. I was confused. with
Party
the-
time rodeo. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, it's party time. Definitely doesn't say Patrick time.
Tree time. Nice. All right. You've got 2 jobs up right now. First one is Peking Areola, Hidden Mantis. And the second one is Ringo Has a Scheme. So I'll turn it over to all of you.
Okay, so for the big job, here's my idea. I throw a concert on the roof of the place, right? And block all the doors. So while they're trying to get to the roof to tear down my concert, you guys can just sneak in and steal the stuff.
Okay.
I feel like that would put their attention on the doors, though.
Well, I mean, like we block the door to the roof.
Oh.
So they
no.
all like gather by the roof.
You could lock them on the roof.
Oh, that would be great.
Have a captive audience.
Hell yeah. Not only that, but that would also lock them on the roof so that you could go get the job done, then sneak back in.
What if
yeah.
they call the cops and then they shoot you while you're on top of the roof?
I mean, you kind of run that risk with any show you do.
It's true.
That's, hey, at this point, it's getting to the point I got a rock sitting down, all right? So if I die now, they'll at least say he died young. You know what I mean?
Well, what do we know? What
That's one
kind
way to
of
look at it.
these people put together?
I would take, we could do a test.
Okay.
Let me pick on John's character sheet. We're going to look at skills and figure out what kind of test we can do. In social, we could do a streetwise would be fine. Yeah, I think streetwise would be fine.
All right. I'll try to rack my brain. I got nothing. But maybe somebody else knows something. Because, I mean, if they do spicy BDs, if you want to say that,
XBDs.
XBDs, some of us could go in there and be applying for the job. And while we're talking to them and keeping them distracted, maybe DJ and somebody else can sneak you out and get the thing and get out.
Not a bad idea. Suppose
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a rock and roll star. I could sort of like use this as a way to like get audience from a different demographic. Yeah.
I am a once nearly licensed medical professional. I could probably give you some drugs that would probably help you with selling your status as an XBD star.
Hell yeah.
It definitely
Man.
won't have any long-lasting complications the rest of your life.
Never.
complication should be over in 4 hours.
Should be.
If not, contact your doctor.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I mean, sure, I can go and pose as like a dude who wants to be an actor, I guess. Although, they said it, they can't know that it's me, so I might have to go in disguise, like a spy.
A little mustache.
Oh, I love it. Yes, absolutely.
I mean, I've got some surgery. Depends on how deep you want to go with alterations and how much time do you have.
I'll tell you what. I'll just take off the shades and change up my tech hair a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So essentially, we need to get to a point where you all tell me, all right, Chuck, here's what we're going to do. Because I'm just going to let you all keep treading water until you come up with the plan.
I mean, that's what we do best.
We should probably go taste the place first.
Yeah, see how many
We can
people
pull up
work
any-
there, and
Blueprints or anything? Know what the place looks like?
yeah, let's go to the Hall of Records or something.
Or DJ can just pull it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say DJ could probably.
Yeah.
do-
Oh damn, yeah, you're like a proper computer guy. Okay, cool.
You can use
Yeah, let me see
the
what I can
internet.
find of this place.
Okay.
Jay is the Google.
Since DJ, doing a base search, y'all still have you give me a test.
Okay.
But doing the base search, you're going to pick up that, I've been a BD girl. It's not too far from here. I didn't get it pinged on the map, but yeah, not too far from here. Looking at it on street view, it looks like a fucking warehouse. Probably was a warehouse.
Might still be a warehouse.
Yeah. The information that you find on I've Been a BD Girl Studio, they do range from your regular run-of-the-mill BDs, which are, dances with multiple accidental wardrobe malfunctions, clear to the full XBDs, which is just porn.
Okay.
Porn with feeling, though.
Yeah,
With heart.
with heart.
If you're into it, yeah.
Just ripping them out.
Yeah.
They're very much they like to recruit their talent from the cyberpunk version of like TikTok.
Okay.
So, I had another idea.
Yeah.
Fourbanger and LCS, do you want to, since we know the location now, do you guys want to go cruise around the place and get, just see if we can see if there's any, guards or anything? If they've got any kind of security?
Yeah, that's not the worst idea. I mean, I would assume they would, just, bouncers at the door, but
Yeah.
get
Cameras,
some
probably.
nice B-roll.
Ooh, yeah.
Back entrances. It's not watched too well or something.
Yeah.
And I mean, I figure
Wonder.
Flux and DJ would be good for going inside because Flux can open a lock.
Would we be able to access the city's archives or something to the layout of the building?
I
like
think
the architecture.
That's
of
what
it?
DJ's working on right now.
Is
Yeah, that's
it?
what I was
Okay.
trying to. Did I need to make a roll for that?
Yeah, I do
much?
want to roll for that. Just
Okay.
a relevant whatever you're going to be using for your.
There's a few. It could be cyber tech, basic tech, or security tech.
Actually, we can do. Let's see. Because cyber tech is definitely more like cyberware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basic tech is like electronics. Electronic security is electronic security. Really hacking
Library search?
stuff. What's that?
Library search under education, since you're looking for a record.
Possibly. I think really, because the thing is, I think what we'll do is just have you give us an interface role. And we just need
Okay.
to remember that interface works off a lower scale.
Right.
8 is a good interface role.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get exactly what LCS was asking for. You get into like public records, you get a history of the building, and you are absolutely correct. Initially, it was a warehouse, then it closed down, and it was a series of different restaurants for a little while, until eventually it was bought up by I've Been a Beady Girl and converted into a series of BD suites and editing bays. So yeah, you get like your floor plan. You know, they've got
Sweet.
essentially like a bunch of green rooms for, you know, talent. They've got their BD suites for recording. They've got several smaller editing, you know, areas. Then they've got kind of in the basement of it, they've got a full fucking BD editing and recording like server cluster.
Okay. So that's probably where their data is stored that we need to get.
Yeah.
It's down in the basement. All right. Is this like a standalone building, or is it like in a strip mall type?
It is
deal connected to
standalone.
others?
It's kind of
Okay.
up towards the marina a little bit, kind of where the last job was at. In that direction, it is a standalone. It has got a fairly tall, like iron fence, like wrought iron fence with some looks like some razor wire traced along the top. It's got a small security booth up front. But that security booth, from what you're picking on the things, the gate for it is wide enough to handle larger trucks and shit for back when it was a warehouse.
Okay. Do we know if they do their own security, or do they contract another security?
That
company?
would be like a streetwise test.
Okay. Someone else, if they have Streetwise, might be able to do that.
Not this guy.
I don't know if I have that. What is that under?
That should be under perception.
Social, it looks like.
Social. Thank you. dude.
Social?
Mine is
I've got a
not
6.
my specialty.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Has anyone got higher than a 6?
I got an 8. I'll roll streetwise.
Mine's a 6.
Ooh.
I suppose I could roll.
Someone roll and tell me the results. I don't have the
Dang.
table open.
Okay, Lavo knows.
Dang.
Okay.
18.
Yeah. You recall that? No, you do remember that there was a BD studio in that area that actually contracted with a kind of a small poser gang for security. Now, poser gang in the Cyberpunk setting is any gang that has like a strong theme, usually a little bit on the silly side. But K Lavo, you would know that the I've Been a BD Girl, the gang that they actually hired on to offer protection is called the Kennedys. And it is exactly what you think. It is a poser gang famous around, or centered around the Kennedy family. The leader of the gang is referred to as JFK.
Well, I mean, if it's in that neighborhood, probably security would be handled either by a major league corporation, or since we're dealing with a sketchy BD studio, probably the Kennedys.
Okay.
So, like, do we reenact history and assassinate him then, or?
Well, I mean, they wanted this done kind of quiet, so.
Yeah, it might destabilize the region a bit too. Have some more posers running around, mucking things up for everybody.
Only if you're Cuba, but
History.
Yay.
so.
The Castros move in.
Oh no.
But I mean, so they've probably got some hustle there, but still probably worth checking out.
Yeah.
All right. Forbanger and Flux, there was a suggestion for the two of you to go scout out the area.
LCS.
Or
Yes.
LCS. Someone said something about scouting out the area.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable.
What's the plan there?
I'll
Drive
go for-
around and just press my face against the window and
Okay.
I'll have my
Just look-
headset going.
Mm.
look at everything awkwardly.
Make suspicious laps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While K Lavo, Prix, and DJ are kind of going back and forth on plans and information, LCS, you're probably on comms if you're going with Flux and Forbanger. I'll tell you what, Forbanger and Flux, you drive over there. That's not a problem. It is a dark area of Night City, as in any street lights that were in the area have long since been shot out. Not a lot of those bright billboards and advertisement displays like you get when you get closer to city center. But go ahead and let's just do, each of you give me a perception.
Okay. Not bad. 13.
And let's see, where is the perception? So that's under awareness.
Well, it's under
Oh,
awareness.
is it? Oh, I thought it was social.
Yeah,
17.
17. And then LCS 16. Okay, y'all did good. Forbanger and LCS, you two edged out just a little bit. So I'll tell you what, Forbanger,
I was looking the wrong way.
you were looking the wrong way a little bit.
You're like,
Forbanger,
doggo!
you can see that parked out front. Like, so you see this, it's a standalone building. It's a fairly large warehouse. Maybe takes up like a quarter block. Surrounded by fencing. You can see that, we'll say right now, we'll call it like mid to late afternoon. You're doing your scout work. You can see as you go by, there's the inside the fencing area, there's some parking, and you can see a bunch of different cars there. You're guessing people who work for the studio, but kind of parked off to the side, you know, kind of inside the gate. There is it looks like a convertible limousine with a picture, a painting of RFK spray painted on like the hood. So Forbanger, and as you're kind of going around, you can see that they got two people in full like presidential fucking like suits with little pins, hair kind of done up exactly like you would see on a Kennedy, kind of standing guard. They've each got like an SMG slung over their shoulder. As you're driving the block, you can see it looks like they got a third person kind of patrolling around the building, just on a loop, walking around. LCS, what I'll kind of give you for your perception is you do see that there is a camera on the main gate. There is a camera on the front door. Those two are fixed cameras. And then you can see at the corner, each of the four corners of the building, they are like active cameras, the one that kind of pan and move around.
Yeah.
And they're all, this building's maybe like 30 feet tall, and these cameras on the building are like at the top, like on the top lip of the building. So they're up quite a ways.
Are they following a specific pattern, or are they like tracking it all?
With your 16 is good. Yeah, they're scanning back and forth, but you can see that the four that on the corners of the building, as like that patrol guy like walks by, it kind of like interrupts its back and forth pattern. It kind of tracks them. So like kind of following movement or something like that. If DJ was here, DJ could probably point out they've probably got like a fucking demon or something like that piloting those cameras on the background. Demons are just programs that are programmed to do something specific, such as monitor the area, and if you see movement, track that with the camera. And then if it's someone who's not supposed to be there, signal the alarm.
Okay.
But
Pretty
that's what you
standard.
get. Yeah, looks like they got 3 thugs currently patrolling the building, and this is during business hours. Maybe they got more inside, you're not sure. They've got their large convertible limousine parked out front, and a grand total of 6 cameras, 2 fixed, 4 scanning.
Do we need to make another lap?
Don't want to be too obvious.
Yeah, I don't want to be too obvious.
No.
All right, you get your information. You all meet back up. You share the information you've all gathered. So, what are next steps?
There's something about how it had big doors from when it used to be a warehouse for where ships could basically come in. Is that like an avenue of entry we could explore, like,
Well,
say, with this scuba diving somehow?
Well, it's not water-based. It's in the area of the marina, but it's not on the water by any means.
Okay.
But it's like, like you would expect in an industrial area. You can see that there is the large gate big enough for like a semi or two to come through that goes up to the huge fucking bay door that can go up or down. And then next to the bay door, there is like the solid, people-sized door. Maybe I'll also throw it out to Fourbanger and LCS while you're driving around. You can see that on the backside of the building, there was a regular door as well. And yeah, I'll give it to Fourbanger. Fourbanger, you did slightly better. At the time that you all did the drive around, you can see that the door was propped open with a brick on the backside of the building. And it looked like there was someone standing out back having a smoke. They were in a skimpy outfit, and it was very shiny, probably heavily coated in baby oil.
Okay.
That's a good
That sounds
question.
like I need to go clothes shopping.
Do you all want to? Do you want to do this at night? I don't know what their hours are. Like, I don't know if they're running 24/7 or if they've got kind of business hours when there's going to be maybe less people there.
I'll give it probably with the information that DJ dug up. It's not like a business where they've got store hours.
Okay.
Because it's a studio. They probably are busier during the business day.
But there's still people there in the evening.
There very well could be people there in
Okay.
the evening.
Okay.
It's a creative kind of environment. So
Have people show up when they're feeling it.
yeah, probably the office staff probably aren't there in the evening or at night, but you never know. You may have a late night editor. You may have a couple of BD stars that took a few too many stems during the day, and they say, well, you know what? Let's go crank out another BD and make a little more money. Who knows?
An overzealous director coming up with ideas.
That
So-
sounds probably the best time for less people.
Yeah. I have another stupid idea, but it all depends on how attached K-Lavo is. Well, how much risk he's willing to take.
Well, seeing as your last guy got killed on a boat,
I think he chose that.
There's
Well,
no boats
I'm
and there's
feeling a
no
little-
turrets that we've seen.
okay, in that case, I'll take on a bit of risk. Sure, why not?
I mean, this is just my idea. You can hear me out. You can shoot it down. I could see if I could score something, and you go there to do like an audition or what have you, and I give you something to theoretically simulate a heart attack or something. They're all panicked. There are distractions. People are coming. No one's going to expect you to perform, and then while people are focused more on that and looking for, I don't know, trauma team to show up or something like that. That provides cover for, I don't know, another group to come in that back door. and do the thing.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Now, you say it would simulate a heart attack.
Yeah, simulate.
Okay, what does a simulated heart attack feel like?
A heart attack.
Rick.
Would we give him some
What is the
painkillers
difference
beforehand?
between a simulated heart attack and a heart attack?
That's a great question.
One is chemically induced and theoretically more controllable.
Ooh.
Theoretically.
Okay.
Don't make him think too much about it.
Fucking Chuck's reaction.
Well, how about this? How about you just give me some drugs that'll just like make me sweat a lot, and maybe make my hands shake or something, and then I can just handle the rest of the heart attack business on my own.
Yeah, I can get you some stuff, man.
All right, cool. And if you give me the stuff that'll give me the actual heart attack, probably won't kill you. I'll be dead.
Be fine.
All right, just don't give me the real stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Okay. What's
Totally
the plan?
safe.
What's going on?
All right.
So here's my thinking for a plan is that we get DJ and Flux in a position to get in, and feel free to add yourselves in wherever you want. I'm gonna get K-Lavo drugged up, looking spiffy. Maybe LCS can help with that. We can make him looking good, and we're gonna send him in. Then the three of us, me, LCS, and Fourbanger are gonna be waiting to do getaway driving when needed, or if needed. But then, DJ and Flux can go in, do the thing, get the stuff. I don't know how we're gonna get back in to deliver it. I haven't thought that part out yet.
Well, I mean, we just put the brick in the door like they did, and
That's true.
come
We
back in.
could just put the brick in the door.
So you're giving K-Lavo drugs to make it appear like he's having a heart attack. So K-Lavo is going to go in trying to be Talent and then fake a heart attack?
Yes, fake a heart attack.
Okay.
This will make the employees panic, and then everybody can sneak in. How?
To the back door.
Oh,
Yeah, to the back door.
Or if they call paramedics.
hey, would there be a way to like jack into their systems, like their phones, and be like, if they have any outgoing emergency calls, you could intercept that?
Yeah. I bet
Okay,
I could
cool.
do that.
All right. Or like if they try to call the Kennedys, like get rid of my body or something, you could also intercept that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get DJ, that's doable. To do that, you would probably have to find the, imagine at the cell tower in the area and get into that so you can actively route any connections.
Okay.
That would put you in the area of not breaking into the studio.
Yeah, that's too far away.
But what is exactly needed in order to actually get this BD?
Well, you just need to get in there and get it.
Is it on a shard?
Should be, yeah.
Or we have no idea, do we?
LCS would probably have the best answer as a media on this. DJ would probably also have a pretty good answer. The two of you would imagine that BD footage is recorded to a shard, and then that shard is plugged into either a BD editor wreath, or if they're doing their editing on a server cluster, it's plugged into the server cluster, and the editor then does the work on a terminal.
Okay.
So most likely this master file will be on a shard.
Okay. That's a little easier. Then we don't need to necessarily put DJ directly in harm's way.
Right.
Flux, on the other hand, you're fucked.
I'm kind of useless, really.
No, you're not. If there's any locked doors or things,
Now, and this is something I was thinking about. You all have the things that you're really good at,
mm-hmm.
but that is definitely not 100% of your character.
Oh yeah.
So, like, just because you're, this role doesn't mean you can only do that thing. The only thing I would say is if there's a super specialty test for that thing, try not to step on the toes on the person who is actually really good at it. So any of you could be really good at sneaking, or any of you could try to break into security, but Flux would probably be better at breaking into a security system. Anyone could try and distract someone, but K-Lava would probably be better.
Maybe I pose as like or just hell, like as a technician. I mean, it's a place. Oh, we could find a way to pull some fuckery duckery with the power, right? And
hey,
there's Jamie.
Are you any good at sneaking around?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
I'm not so good at sneaking around. You know what? I'll go be the stud star.
All right, that makes sense.
I'll take my own meds.
Heal thyself. Okay. This is another thing that I'm really learning about this game is I just have to throw a scenario at you all, and you all get to go back and forth for an hour working out really terrible plans. It's really lightweight on me. I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Walk me through the plan again so then we can enact it.
Someone who is paying more attention than me.
Okay, we wait until they're having their smoke break in the back to trigger the heart attack, right? That way, that employee. Shit. All right. Okay, so there's the obvious way of getting into the building, which is posing as somebody. But what if we could do something like with tech stuff? Like we're here to examine their tech stuff.
Oh, that's an idea.
Yeah.
The classic cleaning crew, but now we're a computer crew instead.
Yeah, basically.
Hang on. Cleaning crew actually does work. That place has got to be filthy.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Just imagine.
Let's figure out.
They gotta have
figure out who
someone in
cleans
there
that
with a
place
mop
up.
to clean up all the loads.
Yeah. So,
And all the baby oil.
we got to figure out where they get their cleaning people done. Fuck security. Who does their cleaning?
That would be a great DJ question.
I can figure it out. Is that another interface test?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Another 8.
8's fine. Yeah, you kind of pop into some of their transactions. Maybe you tap into their, EFT funds.
Mm-hmm.
Kat, I've played Brindlewood Bay several times. Bert's ran it.
Oh yeah,
I've even played it once.
Yeah,
that's a wild game.
yeah. Golden Girls meets Cthulhu.
Yes.
Yeah. I was the person who didn't know the Golden Girls in the whole group, I think.
That sounds about right.
I don't know
Anyway,
what they are either.
we're just going to steal this name directly from today. The cleaning service that they employ is called Scrub Daddies.
Mm,
Facts.
that checks out. We have some
Do
of
they
those in my house.
Do they wear maid outfits?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
They have a very particular ad. Not only do they clean, but they're also talent. They offer a very wide variety of services. Very deep catalog
so-
that they have.
So we get some maid outfits. We say we're here to clean the place, and then we just take a detour into the server room, and bingo, bango, bongo, we got ourselves a BD shard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a lot easier to procure
All
outfits.
right, let's go shopping.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of us might even actually have to
Eh.
clean.
It's fine.
Well, considering it's
I'm wearing
called
a hazmat
Scrub
suit
Yeah.
Daddy,
with a maid outfit over it.
LCS, you probably.
I'm spared.
Okay, well,
You're the supervisor.
you stay back and record the whole thing so that the stream can get it. All right.
Do you have a wig or something that you're gonna use? I
I'd
mean,
like a
you're
great
otherwise a
mascot.
public persona.
I got tech hair. I
as
can do
yourself.
this. I can do cool stuff with this.
Next question,
Mm-hmm.
just for my own knowledge, and what is everyone's body score? LCS, like you said, you're kind of spared from this question.
4.
5.
5.
6.
Oh, 6.
Okay.
We're a bunch of nerds.
You know what? 4 is average. 5, slightly above average. 6 is maybe able to get jobs with the actual scrub daddies. Anyway, that's just for my own.
They're sending the Scrub Daddy B team today.
Yeah, that's just for my own personal knowledge. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
when you're a scrub daddy, it's all about what you can do, not necessarily what you look like.
no.
you
What
gotta
you
have-
look like factors in.
All right, yeah. But I'm just saying, you can gussy stuff up a bit.
Well, then I will prominently have my lighted tattoo displayed.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. You all take
Do
a
we
little
want
while.
something so identifiable being so visible?
It's normally quite well hidden. It's a surprise for anyone that finds it.
Mm-hmm.
You all take some time to go and I can't imagine that it would be very hard to find some skimpy made outfits for those who are going in. So here's the question. Who's all going to be posing as scrub daddies?
Sounds like I have to be one of them, so.
I'll volunteer to be a scrub daddy.
For Banner?
Ditto.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
That sounds like fun.
All right, so
Should we have a van? Do they come in a van?
you want to go rent a van?
I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know anything about scrub daddies. Do they have like a van? Do we need to boost one of their vans? We're not gonna rent
On
it.
their, on
Fuck
their
that.
site, do they have like a van that
They do.
in their marketing? Okay.
Yeah, it's your standard white box van with one of the scrub daddies in a very... They're really working hard at scrubbing that floor.
Yeah, fully putting it back into it.
Really throwing their back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we need to watch some of their commercials so we can get like an idea of how they.
Yeah, things like their motto, their logo, stuff like that would be important.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Anyone who's going to be observing Scrub Daddy's media, I would like you to give me we'll call it a basic tech roll.
No.
I just gotta remember where that is.
Under
Uh,
technique.
Under technique.
Technique.
Yeah.
There it is. The place where it makes sense.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
Ooh.
Fucking
Wow.
bricks.
You got those fucking telescopic glasses on as you're watching this stuff.
No.
Yeah, well,
I have
apparently
micro
the two of
and
us
macro
together are both.
lenses.
Okay. So let's see. Out of those of you observing Scrub Daddy media, K Lavo and Four Banger, maybe you don't do quite a good enough job of setting your browser preferences up. You're definitely going to be getting a lot of targeted Scrub Daddy ads moving forward.
I'm never getting this out of my search history. All right.
Never.
Mm.
Forgot to put it in
charges
incognito
so much
first.
for that. Let me tell you.
Okay. So you've got 3 Scrub Daddy outfits. You know their mottos, you know their information. There was talk of a van.
Let's go steal a
Stealing
van.
cars isn't my thing, but
Yeah, I'm not a
Good.
car person.
I think Fourbanger would probably be decent
Yeah.
at boosting a van.
Yeah, I'm
let
gonna
me
go
get
steal a
some
car.
more water real quick.
Okay.
I'll be back.
So Fortbanger, how are you going to do this? What's your plan for stealing? Are you just going to drive around till you see one and then just go fucking jack it? Or are you going to like go to like one of their offices and steal?
I'm gonna
one
go to wherever their like corporate office
Okay.
is.
So we've turned this heist into a heist. I like it. The rest of you, I'll
We're not
say
making
this.
it too complicated, are we?
No, this is fantastic. The rest of you are out shopping for maid outfits, and Fourbanger's like, I got this fucking van shit. Fourbanger, you find their main office. It is kind of down in Corpo Center, so it's a little ways out there, but that's fine. You got a ride. As you pull up, you can see like they are on like the back corner of one of the larger buildings down in down in City Center. And you can see like they've got their main office door. They've got a huge picture of one of their scrub daddies. The door opens up like the car graphics, but the main door opens up right between this dude's thighs, with the bulge on the door.
Of course.
And you can see the large, bay door. I don't want to do that. There we go. So you just got to get inside, get into their garage, and steal a van. How are you going to do this?
I'm gonna try to pop the garage door.
Okay. Give me an electronic security tech roll. That's under technique.
I'm not very good at those.
10. I'll tell you what, a 10 will open the door. The door slides open, but it also sets off an alarm.
Shit.
What do you do?
I'm just gonna run to one of the vans and get out of here
You
as quickly as
fucking
possible.
run inside. You find a van, and you are going to give me a land vehicle tech test.
Oh my god.
It's not great. You try to like crack the lock to the door. You're not able to get through it, so you just say fuck it and elbow through the glass.
Yeah.
You throw the door open, you hop in, and as you are hauling ass out of this parking garage, several muscle-bound men in maid outfits, wielding like fucking like mops and brooms, come fucking running out and start fucking like swinging at the vehicle. But you managed to give them the slip. I want one more test from you. I need to look at your character sheet for this. Yeah, you're on the right. We're going to do pilot, drive land vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah, good roll. Yeah,
It's like 3 2s in a row I've actually rolled.
yeah. The stealing wasn't so smooth. You've now got a broken window to deal with. But you managed to get away. You give them the slip, and I'll tell you what, you even know that vehicles like these probably got those, I don't remember the name of it, not the Tattler device, but essentially that kind of monitors location,
LoJack?
speed, not necessarily low jack, but what you see in like fleet vehicles, a governor or something like that. You know well enough how that works. So as you're driving, like you kind of rip the dash panel open and just rip that module out and yeet it out the window, maybe.
Okay.
But eventually, picking you up from your shopping trip is Fourbanger. The side of the van has a few little scrapes and dings from when the scrub daddies were attacking the vehicle with some brooms. But Fourbanger, no tail or anything. So,
Filthy gangbanger.
yeah.
That's what happened.
Is that what it is?
They broke the window. They scuffed up the van.
Oh, yeah.
Take the jobs where you can get them, but sometimes it's just
Yeah,
can't find good protection these days.
you really can't. So,
Intolerance wears an ugly face.
you've got a Scrub Daddy van. You've got 3
Yeah.
Scrub Daddy maid outfits. Pricks, Fourbanger, and Flux. You get suited up. What next?
Pricks asked for advice to adjust his outfit so that it more prominently displays it's supposed to say party time, but it is misspelled. The R and the T are swapped, so it's patchy time. But the arrow still, it all lights up and they alternate and blink and point at his junk. So
Okay, let's do a test here.
Could I do a wardrobe and style test
That's
to really
100% what I was looking for.
spruce these up?
K Lavo, give that wardrobe and style test.
please do spruce me daddy.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Oh,
Wow.
It looks so goddamn good. I'll tell you what.
All that's missing here, man. You just need a name tag, and I'll put a name tag on, and it'll say Patry.
Okay.
thank you.
I'll tell you what, K Lavo, that test was so good on getting the outfit fixed up. Pricks, any tests that you need to do to convince people that you're with Scrub Daddies, I'm going to give you a +2 on.
Excellent.
All right, you make your way back over to I've Been a BD Girls studio. What do you do? So is everyone in the van?
Oh yeah.
I'll drive. Well, no, someone else should drive, and then
I'm
I'll hop in the
driving.
driver's seat when we get there.
Okay, Fourbanger's driving for now, and then afterwards, LCS will take over. Pricks, Fourbanger, and Flux are going inside. DJ and K Lava, what are the two of you doing?
I also need to get inside. My goal is to be as sneaky as I can, using everyone else's distraction to get to the server area
Okay.
downstairs.
You're hoping that the eye candy will be cover enough that you can kind of slip in behind them.
Yeah.
Okay. K Lavo?
I'll be chilling in the van, listening to tunes.
Okay. LCS and K Lavo hanging out in the van. Pricks, Fourbanger, and Flux are going in as cover for DJ to get in there and find and steal that shard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you all pull up to the main gate,
Doing good.
one of the Kennedys comes walking out. Fourbanger's in the driver's seat. Walks up to the driver's side. Your window's already down. I would imagine you probably broke out all the glass. That way it's not immediately
Yeah.
it just looks like you've got your window down. They walk up. Hey there. I wasn't expecting you all for another few hours. You're ahead of schedule.
I don't know what to say, man. We got here early.
That's fine. We could, I heard they could use it. There was a, lubrication failure. It's everywhere.
Knowing that,
It's on the
knowing that we'll
walls.
probably have to be back anyway. Lubrication's one thing, then everything else is.
Hey, who
you
is
know.
this? Who is this? He's not in the outfit.
No, I'm Kevin. Nice to meet you.
Kevin, are you like
Yeah.
a trainee?
Yeah, we got some trainees with us, some new people.
Yeah.
They haven't earned their outfits yet. Their uniforms.
I
I'm
understand
still
how that
trying to-
goes.
Yeah.
Gotta bulk up. Lots of creatine. Whey powder.
Infections.
No
More
vaccine.
baby oil.
Yeah. You'll definitely need to bring some alcohol-based solvents in there. Lots of Febreze.
We've just got bottles of McCormick's.
That's good.
The scary thing is that Prix probably does know quite a bit about cleaning chemicals because of his medical
Probably, yeah.
background.
Yeah, you'll definitely need it. You can even smell the badass from out here.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
Yes.
Jeez.
Get
Uh,
used to it.
Anyway, in you go. And he hits the button. The gate slides open. Yeah, they don't open the big like bay door, but you get the impression they're just expecting you to kind of go through the front door, like the regular sized person door.
Business in the front, and party in the back, as usual.
All right, so yeah, Flux, Prix, Four Banger, you hop out. You've got cleaning gears. You're scantily clad. God damn it! I did not mean to do that. That's my cheat sheet that I use for when I look at skill tests, and I don't want to pick on one of your sheets. I keep right-clicking on it because I'm used to looking at your character sheets where I have to right-click on your token and go to view. But I'll tell you what. First thing we got to do is we're going to do a stealth test for you there, DJ.
Okay. What's that?
That's under body.
Yep.
Body. Okay. Hey, 13. You get that?
Very good roll. Okay. Pricks, Flux, and Four Banger are distraction enough that you're able kind of to slip out. No one notices that you're kind of like skulking around as they enter the building, and you enter as well. As you enter in, it is the initial room, just floor to ceiling like fucking video walls. All of them have like not like full AI, like semi AI, of all of, like they're big name performers here. And as you all walk by, like they kind of track you as they look. Each video board, like every like 6 feet, is another one of their performers. And these are like they got them blown up. They're very tall. They kind of cat call a little bit. They setting the vibe.
Standard pre-programmed responses.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a good way to put that. Yeah. As you kind of make it up, there's the kind of the front desk. And by front desk, it's like when you go into like a doctor's office where there's the little hole in the wall with the little desk that the receptionist is behind, and off to the side is like the security door. You come up, and yeah, the receptionist there. She's like, "Oh, y'all here early, but that's good."
There was a lube-tastrophe.
Yeah, one of the lubrication pumps, one of the seals or something, it kind of backed up a little bit, and just Studio 3 head to toe, like it's fucking dripping off the walls. It is wildly slick in there.
We are trained professionals, man. We'll get right on it.
All right.
Brought some of the rookies with us too to get them broken.
Well, I do think K-Lavo and LCS are hiding in the van, and
Okay.
DJ is hiding, so there would not appear to be any rookies.
Okay, that was just at the gate. Never mind.
Yeah. But yeah, she buzzes the door, and you head on back. And kind of like as you head back, it's this very nice looking hallway. There are awards and fucking like posters for all the different work that they've done. What do y'all do?
I mean, probably kind of try to act normal-ish, like we're going through the job, until we can figure out how we're going to get to the server room, right? That's our end goal.
Well, yeah.
Prix is actually going to head for the lubricant spell.
Yeah.
I'll try to make it look like at least one of us is doing the job.
That's what I mean, like act normal, at least initially.
Yeah.
You head down to recording studio 3. You open the door. The lights turn on, and it is a mesh between a gymnast, kind of like there's a saddle horse, the offset bars or whatever the fucking they are. Parallel bars. Everything that you would expect from, a gymnast. Also blended in with that is a lot of additional furniture for, S&M type stuff. But you can just see in the middle,
additional protrusions.
Yeah. In the middle of the room. It's like how when you go to a car wash and there's the pressure washer and the hose comes out of the ceiling and it's got that arm so it swivels around. It's like that. And at the end, there's a squeeze, for extruding slippery stuff. And the end of the hose is just broken off. And it is just whipping around the room, just spraying.
Actively still.
Actively still.
I got this. I'm gonna go try to wrangle that hose.
Okay. Prix is gonna go wrangle the hose. DJ, are you going into the slippery room, or are you gonna try and sneak down to the?
Absolutely not. That is the last room I want to be in.
Okay. Flux and Fourbanger, what are your plans?
In theory, I probably need to help him get into the server room.
Okay. So Flux and DJ. Flux is going to kind of be the cover and also to get past the security. Fourbanger, what about you? Are you going to help wrangle the hose?
Yeah, I'll help wrangle the hose.
I fucking love it. Absolutely.
It's Patrick time.
I don't want to make a trail all the way to the server room from here. I feel like that'll be obvious.
Probably, yeah. All right, so let's start with Fourbanger and Prix. First thing you're gonna do is what do I want? I think this is gonna be dealing a lot in the body. Explain to me how you're gonna get into this room without falling on your ass to get to the hose.
How far away is the hose?
This room is like a 20 by 20 room, and it's
in the middle.
It comes out of the middle of the ceiling, but it's actively working its way. Like I said, it comes out of the center. There's an arm that swivels around.
Okay.
So that way the hose can reach everything without breaking or anything, but it's broken. So it's actually slapping against the walls as it circles around the room, just spraying lubrication everywhere.
I'm going to tell Fourbanger to hold the door for me. I'm going to back up, get a running start, and then I'm going to try to slide, but keep my feet and try to grab the arm that the hose is coming off of. Because then I can try to, manipulate the hose from there. But first, you got to control the arm.
I do really like this. But I really feel like there's not a good test for this. We're going to
dance?
That's honestly, I was eyeballing that.
Kind of
Give me a fucking dance test.
Relevant.
Yeah. I'm not good at it, but I'm going to do it. Hey, you got 11?
Fourbanger, you see Prix slide into the room, grab the end of the hose, and now Prix is being dragged around the room as he's holding on to the end of the hose.
I'm going to try to get in there and grab a hold of Prix.
Okay. How are you doing this? Just gonna fucking power leap onto him?
Yep. Just gonna.
Athletics.
I think you need to get the pump.
Ooh.
You do. You leap. You grab a hold of Prix, but you kind of slip out. So now it is the hose. Prix is holding on to it, being dragged on his stomach around the room, and Fourbanger is dangling off. He's got a hold of Prix's
ankles, and the two of you are slowly being dragged around this room in a circle.
And
coated in lubricant. Just
So you've
Coat it.
got the hose.
yeah.
What's next?
Get something to shove up in there.
No,
Tape.
we gotta turn the pump off.
Bandage.
No, turn the pump off.
Why don't one of you give me a basic perception test?
All right.
You can see on the far wall opposite of the door, there is a control panel. But the problem is you two are being dragged around the room by the pressure of this hose.
Good decisions.
All right. Four-banger. All right. When I say go, you're gonna let go, and I'm gonna try to like fling you towards the wall there with the button, and you try to hit the button. Okay? Do you see the button over there?
Yeah, I see the button. All right.
All right. I mean, we're all moved up. This should be pretty easy. Just
right.
gotta time it right.
You're each going to give me an
All
athletics
right, count me
test.
down.
It's like you're playing curling.
Really, it is.
I got 15.
You both.
Hey, we
pull
both got a
15.
15.
You do it. You kick off four-banger. You get your count down. You kind of like poise yourself, like you're starting to like ski, and you're kind of like getting your feet underneath you a little bit. You get your count down, and Prick shoves you off. You go sliding across the room, and just your finger just slides directly into the button. And as that happens, you hear like the pressure cut out, the hose dies down. It's no longer spraying fucking slime everywhere.
Or it's one of those where it's
Yeah.
like a fan where you have to go past the max setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it worse.
Okay. We'll pause there. We're gonna cut to Flux and DJ. DJ, you did good on your stealth. So Flux, you're nonchalant, heading back, kind of roughly with the layout that DJ told you when he looked it up. You got to get into the basement. As you're heading down the hallway, you know that you head down the hallway. You've got your bag of cleaning stuff. And DJ, I imagine you're just kind of trying to hide behind Flux.
Yeah.
That
Being
way,
as stealthy as possible.
yeah. And as you get to the end of the hallway, you know that you're going to turn a right, and then there's the stairs that head down to the main editing bay. But as you hit the end of the hallway, it's a T. You hear a screeching of like metal. And as you kind of hit that hallway, what do? You're about to hit this intersection. You'll know at the intersection you got to turn right, but there's also a left. It's a T intersection. And that screeching of metal is coming from the left.
Is it like a constant screeching of metal?
Just a
Like-
once. If you give me like a perception test.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what that is.
Nice.
DJ,
You did
that's
better.
good. Yeah, I'll give it to DJ. DJ, it sounds like a metal door closing under its own weight and then kind of latching shut.
Okay.
It's like that back door. Someone just closed it.
Oh, okay.
Like someone's entering or leaving into the hallway.
So maybe this is an opportunity to just act up some cleaning. I'm sure
Okay.
that the scrub daddies do some regular hallway cleaning too.
Sure.
You know,
Why not? You clean everything.
make sure there's no snail trails or anything like that.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm pointing things out to him. I'm like instructing him
Oh, okay.
and like where to clean.
So
don't
we're
think
gonna
You're an
There's any,
employee,
like-
like you're an employee here, and you're bossing me around.
Yeah.
Each of you give me a performance test or an acting test.
Social or
It's
Yep.
under performance.
Yeah.
performance?
Acting. Oh no.
Acting.
Mm.
Oh, you both do good.
Well, that's not as bad as it could have been. So
Yeah.
And as you're standing like DJ, you're pointing out, you missed this. Like, you got to get this stain. And Flux, you're there doing your thing. Woman cuts around the corner. Hey there. I don't recognize you there. To you, Flux. You must be new to the cleaning crew. Looks like you got some supervision.
Right. First time.
Oh, I remember
Be
my
gentle.
first time. Listen,
Be
I
gentle
don't
with me.
blame you at all. The gentle is my name's Roxy, but we can say my last name is Gentle. You got a good bone structure to you. If you're interested, head down to Recording Bay 1. My recording partner, he done sprained his lumbar.
Oh my.
But maybe we could work something out. Kick a few eddies your direction.
See how the work goes today.
I will
Maybe we'll get
excuse
some
me.
more work later.
I gotta get back to work. She struts past you two. And you two hang that right, and you are now downstairs. There's the big server cluster, there's the terminal, and there's also a small electronic safe next to the terminal.
Okay. I'm interested in what's in that.
Other than that, there's no one downstairs right now.
Oh, nice.
I like it. I guess I'll start on the on what we're actually here for, job wise.
Okay.
But in my spare time, if I have any, I also want to check out what's in that safe.
Okay. So what are you doing? You're looking for the source file.
Yeah.
And from your knowledge, it would be on a shard.
Mm-hmm.
Go and give me a perception test.
Okay.
Hello there, the Darth Panther. How's it going, Choom?
17.
We are playing Cyberpunk Red, but we are in the Cyberpunk 2020-ish setting. No sign of any shards floating around out loose.
Yeah.
You can see
put 'em
there's
somewhere
plenty of
secret.
slots in the server cluster and in the terminal for slotting some shards that you might be working on. You can see there's a little rack full of the different editing wreaths. Probably each editor has a wreath that's got their settings put on it.
So it's potentially in use currently.
Possibly. There's still that safe there. It's a small safe, like it's maybe like a 2 foot by 2 foot.
I'll check out the safe.
Okay. It does have a pretty hefty lock on it. This would definitely
Like a physical lock?
like a security electronic style physical lock.
Okay. Electronic security test.
Yeah. 17 is good. Not quite enough. Flux, did you want to try?
Sure. Get over there.
Don't forget that new thing that you bought.
Indeed. How will I don't know how I'll add it to it. So,
just roll it
we'll
out,
just
and then I'll just.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
It is. It is
Wow.
It's in my wheelhouse for doing that one.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, you get into this thing, and you can see it's like you open it up, and it's just this styrofoam like insert kind of thing with just rows of shards. This must be where they keep their, their source file videos, like their master copies.
Okay. So we physically need the one because we don't want them to have it anymore.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, you need to lift the one, get it to the BD editor, and once she's done, you have to put it back.
have to put it back.
Yeah.
All right. You said there's no loose ones floating around?
There's not like on the desk, not in any of the wreaths, not slotted into the terminal. You can
Okay.
see now that this safe is open. It does have like all of these shards inside of it. And it's got like a grid labeling, like A through whatever going down, 1 through whatever along the top.
And any other of these we want to copy while we're here now?
Yeah, I want to copy as many as I can. I don't know how that works. Like how much data I have.
I don't know. We could say that you've got enough to rip a bunch of BDs. I'll say, you can rip a number of BDs equal to your interface.
Okay. So 4.
Yeah, and that's just you ripping the data. Now, once again, they want you to steal this, so probably take the shard and then take it to Katy Cats.
I want to take that one and then like shift all of the other ones over by 1. So like the missing spots in a different place.
Okay, which one?
Feel a little bit there.
Oh, are none of them labeled?
No.
Okay. Guess I just start plugging them in and then seeing if I can find which one's labeled correctly for what we need.
Okay, so yeah, you're going to start pulling these shards, plugging them into the terminal one at a time. Go ahead and give me an interface test.
Okay.
As you pull the A1 shard, you plug it into the terminal and sit down to use the terminal.
12.
12 is good. 12 is very good. Not only do you put the shard in, it is not the one that you're looking for, but you do find there is a reference, like a spreadsheet in the terminal that runs that shows you exactly which shard in the thing. Like this is where it's labeled. They're not physically labeled. They're labeled according to the grid that's on like the foam insert in the safe.
Cool.
And you see that it's like D3 is the one you're looking for.
Okay. I will take D3 and then just kind of randomly move all of the other ones in the wrong spot.
Okay. So you've got the shard. You've jumbled up their stuff. And then you button up shop and then you head out. Is that correct? Or do you rip 4 other BDs into your deck storage?
I steal 4 others if that is quick.
Sure. Quick 4 BDs. That's, I'd say, probably like 10 to 15 minutes.
We have local comms, right?
Yeah.
Amongst each other. So I'll radio that to everyone else saying like, how's it going? Anyone having problems? Do we need to leave quick? I've got the shard, but I want to steal some more stuff.
He wants to steal.
Are we good for another 10 to 15 or do we need to skedaddle right now?
I'll tell you what, because Pricks and Fourbanger are busy wrestling that hose in Studio 3. Why doesn't LCS and K-Lavo?
They've been too quiet tonight.
Why don't the two of you each give me like a perception test?
I'm not the one shaking ass with the hose. You said a perception test?
Do the job if you want to get back in.
Yeah.
God dang.
K-Lavo, your perception's good. LCS, your perception's also good. LCS, you're kind of looking around the Kennedys. They're just doing their thing. They're not paying any attention to you in the van. You can see there are office, people coming and going pretty regularly. But Lavo, as you're kind of looking around, you're getting a little bored. You do see that there is a small terminal, like a little display in the dash of this van. And you can see that it's got like a tab, like routes and cleaning schedules. And like kind of, you're like, oh, that's interesting. You click on it. And you see that there is a like numbered of vans, like van 1, this is your van 2, van 3, van 4. You see that you're in van 4, but you do see that van 6 is on this route, and it's actually scheduled to be here in like 20 minutes.
Ah, crap. Well, fellas, we've got maybe 20 minutes before the real daddies show up. And that could be a problem also for getting back into the building. So I don't know how play it by ear.
No, I got an idea.
Okay.
Everyone just head back to the van. And then we'll catch the eye of somebody.
Okay. Yeah, knowing that, I wouldn't spend too much extra time and just get out as fast as I could.
Okay. I'll tell you what. You're all going to get out before K-Lavo noticed that there was another van coming soon. LCS has been keeping an eye on the Kennedys, and they're fine. They're not doing anything.
One thing I think we wanted to make sure we did on our way out was to prop that door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got caught by the Autobot.
Yeah, just in case we got to go and, sneak it back in, and we don't want to pretend to be the cleaning crew again. I feel like that disguise is maybe only going to work one time after the real cleaning crew shows up, and another one was here earlier.
Yeah, the schedule changed.
Well, no, we need to go and get more. We need to go and get some more cleaning product, but we've got a second van coming to help out with the situation.
Yeah. The reinforcements.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, what's happening?
Prop the door open and...
All right, Flex and DJ, you prop the door open. Now, do you just stick the brick in the door?
Yeah, do it normal like.
Okay.
But then put a little bit of tape on the latch too.
I like it.
Oh,
Give
there
me
you
a security test there, Dan. Electronic security.
All right.
Oh, dang.
You fucking nail it. Yeah, man. However you do this, you prop it open with the brick so that way it looks open. But then you also rig the door in the way that like it'll probably appear locked. Like if someone left it open, they kick the brick out. Oh yeah, it's locked, but you've got it set in some way that you can just open it. Like maybe you put in slip in a little magnet tumbler or some shit like that. So you just stick a magnet on the outside in a certain spot and the lock just pops open or something.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah. Then you all get out. You're not doing anything risky. The receptionist definitely eyeballs Pricks and Fourbanger as you leave, as the two of you are just dripping from head to toe, leaving a fucking snail trail down the hallway.
I look at her and I'm just like, need more cleaning solution. There's another van on the way. Should be here in a few minutes and they'll keep going. And we got to get more solution.
I'm doing my best to just kind of clean up on the way behind
Pricks,
them.
give me a persuasion test.
Cool.
Take a +2 for your...
social, there we go. And I guess add 2 to whatever this is.
Oh boy.
That's a 9. It's a 9.
She's looking at you real sideways. You get the feeling she thinks you're not coming back.
It's okay.
She's looking at you like you're about to fucking bail on the goddamn job. Like, you fucked it up so bad. She is going to write a very...
Scathing review.
Yeah.
Oh no. My career.
Yeah.
Battery time is over.
But you all hop in. LCS drives out. Kennedy's, they don't give you any mind. All right. You're in a Scrub Daddy's van. 2 of you are covered head to toe in fucking water-based lubricant. You've got the fucking data shard.
Mm-hmm. How was their editor person going to, like, do we need to physically get it to them? Can we just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess we head there as fast as possible.
Okay.
Do you want to do it in the Scrub Daddy mobile, or do we want to like hop into one of our regular cars?
How about we
should
park the
get
Scrub
Scorpion
Daddy?
car.
We'll park the Scrub Daddy mobile in front of Nikki's place. Then we'll go get the surveillance equipment out of her place, and then maybe you two could use her shower to clean the lube off while we're there.
Okay. You're combining the jobs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're at good enough time, so we will pick up next session with you all parking the Scrub Daddy vehicle in front of Nikki Pocknick's apartment to go in and get Ringo's recording equipment. You've got the shard, so after that we'll be heading to Katie Cuts. Let Katie do her work, and then you've got to sneak back in to I've Been a BD Girls studio and put the shard back so no one knows it was ever missing.
It's fine. We've done well.
This
We've done all right so far, you know.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
I'm coated in lubricant.
That's
I can be like that guy from the Watchmen show and just slide into a...
Oh, yeah. I just rewatched that this week, too. Yeah, I just... and then slide into a storm. Storm grate, yeah.
I mean, really, it's just another day for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right, we'll wrap it up here. I'll tell you what, everyone take 20 experience.
Woohoo!
All right.
Okay.
We'll end here. We'll pick up in a week for more of this. Let's see. Let's do our closing rounds. This weekend we don't have anything. John, what do we got happening Wednesday?
Wednesday should be more Savage Riffs. Sunday, we should have some Dragonbane.
Oh, I forgot about Sunday.
Yeah.
My bad.
I
Yes.
got real offended there for a second.
My bad. Yes, that is correct, John. This Sunday at noon p.m. Central, John's running us some Dragonbane. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central, no, 9 p.m. Central, John's running some Savage Rifts.
Yep.
And then Friday, a week from today, 9 p.m. Central, we'll be back for more of this. I'm fucking up all the words. Joe, what do we got happening next Saturday?
Next Saturday, if everyone is here, we will be doing some salvage union with hopefully you guys getting to harvest mushrooms off of kaiju.
Yeah, sounds like a great fun time. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you didn't follow, fucking follow us. And then finally, if you haven't yet, go buy my goddamn book, Teenage Odyssey. Yeah. 90s teenager, shit's weird, based on Mark of the Odd. That's all I fucking got. Anyone else got? Oh, Dan, what do you got?
It's Discord. It's the thing that I've always got. Just go to our Discord and hang out with us. It's where we chat and post memes and all sorts of things like that and have a good time.
Yeah.
We post when we're going live.
Yeah. Jake, Tyler, April, anything else?
Nope.
I have a fake AI band to go with my fake
Yes.
Cyberpunk character, and I post links to those songs on our Discord. So another reason to join the Discord.
I know it's right. Where's the fucking music channel? God damn it.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Chuck was muttering something.
I'm getting the link so I can put it in the chat.
Oh, I thought he was an old man shouting at clouds.
K-Lavo and the Tectonics.
I mean, they're nearly indistinguishable. So
That's true. That's true.
Okay, that's all I got. Let's get the fuck out of here. Until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs.
Hipper
Don't
barking.
talk to anyone without a signed warrant from a judge.
Accurate. Highly accurate.
Even your boss.
And never be afraid to just lube up the whole thing.
Yeah.
Whatever that
Exactly.
means.
Whatever
That means.
All right. Yeah. Goodbye, you dicks.